we're down at my grandparents'. Dad's backing up the trailer. Got these two calves in the back. So we got those moved. We're gonna be hopefully moving these hutches into the trailer. I don't know if they'll fit, but we gotta take a couple of these up so we can put the remaining 4 of those calves that are in pens in the hutches by the other calves that are in hutches. So a couple of my family members are up here to help move cattle. We're basically just going to take a couple 4-wheelers and then our tractor with a bale on it, and then we're going to lead them across the road, and then we're going to take them to our first pasture, and then they'll be back. So it should go pretty easily. Since there's not a lot of grass to eat, since all the snow covered it, they should just follow the bale because they'll be a little hungry. So it should go well. We have 2 4-wheelers and then the tractor, and then my grandparents brought a pickup up. And one of our neighbors is bringing either their horse or another 4-wheeler, so we'll have 3 4-wheelers. So right now I gotta turn off the fencer. So this thing just provides electricity for this whole wire. And basically if the cows touch it, it just zaps them. Make sure they don't get out. And the cows are all over there, so you can see the tractor and our 2 4-wheelers. We're gonna be taking them out of that gate. We're gonna be having them go across this whole field. And hopefully all goes well. There was one cow that got out. It looks like it's been out for a little bit walking around, so we just got that one in. We got 13 cows and 1 bull in here. These are our open cows, the ones that have been calved this season. Alright, so we're just getting up on that road right there. We're gonna take them up, so hopefully they don't run toward our neighbors or anything. This is gonna be the trickiest part. Let's go, come on. My grandparents are right there. So we're going across this public road. Just one went out. I'm gonna go up there. Alright, so I got all the cows in except for one. One veered off and went into these trees, so right now we're looking for her. I think we got her in. I was still in the trees. So I think my dad got her in while I was in there looking for her. I don't know. We got 4-wheelers loaded up. We're gonna go down to my grandparents, help my neighbor who rents the pasture at my grandparents load his cattle up and take them back home. It's a lot of moving cattle today. So I had to do online class, so I didn't get to go down and help with the cows down there. But they got that done. And right now, I'm gonna hook up to the manure spreader. And then we are going to get the hutches from my grandparents. We're gonna just load them in the manure spreader. It's a getaway, but it works. back it up. See how well I can mess this up. So right now they're just getting it all loaded up. I'm in here unhooking the chain. My grandpa's in the skid loader, getting the hutch up to me. Back home, got them all loaded up. I'm going to clear some snow so we can put those hutches where those other hutches are. Alright, we got all those calves moved over to the hutches. I'm feeding the bale to the bigger calves, and we're going to feed the wild calves. Today's another day moving cattle. We're going to go down to the pasture that we rent, and the cattle that we moved over to the other pastures. So Dad went to town and got some number 1 and number 2 diesel. Number 1 diesel is really good for cold weather. Right now it's like in the 30s, so we're going to use that for now. The number 2 diesel is better for warmer weather, so we either will use just number 1 right now or just use a mixture of it. And then when it gets closer to like end of November, December, when it's really cold, then we'll just use our number 1 diesel. Alright, we're all packed up and ready to go. I'm heading over to pick up my great uncle. He's gonna help us again. My dad's heading down there with a tractor and manure spreader. We'll see how well I can mess up today. So we just got here. We're gonna set up all the gates, and then we're gonna go get the cattle. We're gonna bring them all into this little barn, and then we're gonna get them loaded up. So right now Dad's just trying to get this bale lined up so that the gate can rest against it in case the cow try to push it. It won't break it open or anything. So the cows are right over there. So my grandparents just showed up too. They have a stock trailer and we have our stock trailer. So it should only take maybe 4 loads, I'm guessing, to get them all back to our place. While they're getting the tractor set up and everything, I'm gonna back this up. We have like 6 gates in here that we loaded up earlier.
You're walking straight?
Yeah, go to that. By that gate right there. Now all the cows are back at home, so we're gonna go back down there, grab our four-wheelers and grab the fences, and then we're gonna feed the calves and then feed the cows. I'm not sure if we're feeding hay bales tonight just for the cows. Then we'll start giving them the mixture of what we usually give them, which is the chopped up hay, some corn, some mineral, and then the silage that we did. Amy and I just dropped off to Vern. We're heading back home. I think we're gonna feed the cows and then the calves. I'm over here by the fence. Dad's getting them a bale over there. I'm checking the fence, making sure that there's no spots that are open or any fence down, and also checking the fencer. So if you don't know what a fencer is, it's basically just a battery hooked up to a solar panel, and it has a wire that charges the fence. So if the cows try to touch it, it just shocks them. So there's positive and negative. The negative is connected just to the ground, and then the positive is connected to the fence. So that charges this whole fence. There's also this gauge on it telling you if it's getting grounded somewhere. So it's like there's weeds or any branches touching it, or if there's any part of the fence that's down, it'll be in like the red. So it's all the way in the green, so that means it's good to go. So earlier we were checking water fountains for the cattle, making sure they aren't frozen over, and also plugging them in because it's supposed to be 10 degrees tonight. So yeah, I think that's about it for tonight. So thanks for watching.